Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sylvia from Spill the Tarot and my channel is Sylvia Memoir. So I hope you had a nice break for Christmas and you're looking forward to the new year. So what I'm doing today, I'm reviewing a very special deck which was on my wish list and I received it as a Christmas gift, and is the Cat Tarot. This was on Kickstarter in the last 2-3 months. I didn't participate on the Kickstarter, but it was on my wish list, and then in the end I received it for Christmas as a gift, so I'm very excited. So I just had a quick look at the cards. I'm happy to review this tarot deck for you. Now you can buy this on Etsy, because obviously the Kickstarter campaign is finished, and I will put the information for you on the video. Oops. So it comes on this simple box. I really like this type of box because I like to keep my decks on the box. So this is the back of the card, very simple, minimalistic. I fell in love with this deck and I will show you. It's very delicate with the drawings. I really like cat tarot decks, so I got a few actually. I think it's like a matte finish. It seems to, it will shuffle really well as well. So I'm gonna show you all of the cards and we will do a little review as we go along. So let's start. Enjoy. As we can see with the first card, there is not a lot of movement with the Fool, but still we can see he's on a cliff and there is like a town behind him. He's holding a flower that is a bit little different, and a piece of paper. Now it didn't come with a guidebook. I guess maybe the guidebook can be purchased separately. I will have to check. I just got the deck. He has a very almost church look, traditional kind of feeling with the images. You will see as I show you more cards. I love the color and the palette of the deck. So far I looked at all of the cards, obviously even with the Kickstarter. I will say this is not a traditional beginner friendly tarot deck. I think obviously if you feel drawn to this deck, yes, buy it. If you're a beginner, I will say this is not a deck that I would recommend to start with. But if you really love it, just buy it when you feel more confident. You work first with a more traditional deck and the symbolism, then you will enjoy using this deck later on. When I started with the tarot, I bought even decks that I didn't feel too confident with, because I knew that eventually I would be able to work with them. You see, with the lovers, we can see a couple here, but we don't feel, usually with the lovers, we see a very deep connection within them. Instead in here, there seems to be, a bit more detached. That's the feeling that I get. Love the strength. The cat is like transforming a lion. So I really like this one. Overall, it followed the traditional, images, but some cards I feel like they don't quite do that, and that's why for the beginners might not be ideal. We don't see a proper scale with the Justice card, but from the way she's sitting, I can feel like she's there to listen, to judge. So yeah. Really love Temperance. Absolutely love the Devil. It's not a very bright sun card, but we got the sunflower, which is a good symbolism for this card. This is the Four of Wands. I'm not quite sure about the image of this card, but to me it's almost feel like they are celebrating. Maybe they just got married. There is kind of bouquet of flowers on top of her head. Calm waters. So yeah, slightly different than the usual Four of Wands. Again, this is another card that I don't feel it represent the Five of Wands as usual. You know, there is no fighting, the competition, the conflict doesn't come. You know, I don't see it on this card because they are quite still and smiling. So yeah, so this I guess is not a card that I would say is very traditional with the expressing the core messages, core keywords for this card. Instead of shooting, I almost feel like instead of those ones shooting upwards, I almost feel like they're shooting towards to the cat. But still, I sense the feeling of something fast coming down, messages coming through, and so on. Again, this is an interesting card because I don't think also this represents the Ten of Wands on a traditional way. You know, we're supposed to see some burden, heavy loads, and this cat is walking on water, and there are all these three wands. I don't feel the sense of the card strongly in this representation, but maybe I'm wrong. If you see something else, please let me know. This is another card which I find interesting. The Three of Cups usually is about celebration, and you see like a more joyful scene. Here they're quite still, but I guess, you know, they're holding a cup, almost like attending some sort of celebration or event. It's just the joyfulness and party feeling doesn't shine through for me in this card, but still very interesting. Love this one. This is another very interesting card, the Five of Cups. So all the cups are upright. There is no spilled cups in this image. So I've been trying to look at the cups. Like on this one, it seems like on this one we can see there is still a hot drink. This one seems like it's probably cold. So I don't know, maybe this is the interpretation. There is still hot drink here available to cheer you up, while this one is kind of getting cold. Maybe this is how we can interpret this card. Six of Cups is one of my favorite. This is extremely cute. There is only one person in this scene. This card is about nostalgia, childhood memories and things like that. The past, reminiscing the past. So even this card doesn't scream that kind of concept to me with this image, but is extremely cute because this is like a baby. So yeah. Love this one. Looking forward, you know, leaving, I guess, the cups behind. Usually I don't comment on cards so much on my flip through, but I believe it needs to be done in this case. Love this card. And the Three of Swords. Love the image. That's another one I love, one of my favorite. Here is another interesting one, which is not quite traditional. We can see like Five Swords. He's kind of pondering to himself. There is here like a stain. I don't know if that meant to be like blood or something like that. Yeah, I would say this card is not as readable as the traditional image. I don't see, you know, the keywords properly, sorry, shining through this card with this image. But it's still quite powerful. Six of Swords, absolutely love. This is interesting because usually you see the back of the people on the boat going away. Instead in this one, they're kind of coming towards you. So it's an interesting take. Absolutely love the image. Again, I'm not sure the sneakery and betrayal come through as keywords in this image, but we can see that it's kind of, it's almost feel like he did whatever he did, took the swords, went away, scamping, waiting for the next move. I guess. This is what I feel like this card express. I absolutely love this one. It gives a feeling there is a night time and the cat can't sleep, maybe because of bad dreams or negative thoughts. You know, it's quite of a dark. Even the sky is quite, you know, perceived like a fog or bad weather. So I really like this one. This one, again, Ten of Swords, you know, is quite delicate comparing to the original traditional image. We don't see a proper stabbed, defeated person in this image. So that sense of the card doesn't quite come through, in my opinion, with this card. I don't see, even the expression of the cat doesn't see like someone who's been defeated and hurt and completely stabbed at the back. So yeah, this is another card and I feel it's a bit different from traditional meaning. I like this card, Two of Pentacles. It seems like he's juggling with the 2 coins. So yeah, this one, I think it gives the sense of the card. Here is 3 of Pentacles. We see the 3 Pentacles. We don't quite see anybody building anything or doing any teamwork. But I guess we could imagine them enjoying what they've done together or something like that. Love this card, 5 of Pentacles, with the broken glass. Almost like trapped away from civilization, from people. This is another lovely card. Also, I like this one. It seems like he's not enjoying the fruit of the labor. It doesn't seem like he's gone very well on the field. So I quite like this card. I really like this card as well. So this was the last one. So yeah, it's a beautiful deck. I'm very pleased with it. I hope my notes on the cards can help whoever is deciding to choose this deck. Now what I would like to do as usual is to see what kind of oracle deck I can pair with this one from my collection. So I'm gonna select a few cards. And have a look. I'll choose one more. Okay, let's go with this one. Okay guys, so let's start with my first choice for the pairing, and is the Gentle Creature Wisdom deck. Because of the colors, and also this is like a fantasy animals, you know, fantasy creature kind of deck, I think that it will make a nice pair together. Let me just select a few cards. Okay, let me just move a little bit the camera so you can see. So I really like this pairing together. I can't get the cards, sorry guys. Okay. So this was the first choice. So now let's see my second choice. Woodlands Wardens. This one, I think, because of the colors and the palette, also could be a nice pair. I'm gonna choose a few cards for you and show you. Also, this is an animal deck as well, so because of that I think it's also great together. So this would be second choice. Probably this actually should have been first choice, maybe. Actually I quite like this one together. And it's a great deck. I really like this Oracle deck. So yeah. So this will be pairing number 2. Third choice from my collection, the Herbal Astrology. I got the Pocket Oracle version. You can buy the normal version. I think this Oracle pair with a lot of decks anyway, and is beautiful. Let me just choose a few cards. This is also, in my opinion, a very nice deck to use either on its own or combine in readings with tarot. Let's pick one more. So this will be number 3. Next one will be the Pure Magic Oracle. This is a bit more colorful, but still the drawings are, it's very minimalistic, very delicate, so I guess we could consider pairing this together. One more. I think it works together. I don't know what you think. Next one, less traditional perhaps, so this might be not as great as a pairing, but this is a beautiful oracle, the enchanted map. Everybody knows this oracle deck, and it's amazing to do readings with. So even if the graphic doesn't quite match with this tarot deck, you could still decide to use it together. Let me just choose a few more cards. So the graphic, obviously, like you can see, is not the same style, but I don't know why, but I feel like this deck would be great, you know, pairing it together with your readings. This is a really nice oracle deck. Very accurate, beautiful messages, very insightful. I really like the decks of Colette Baron Reid, they're really good. I'm also thinking the Universal Folk Oracle, because of the colors. This is a bit more bright, but still I wouldn't mind pairing it together. Let me choose one more. So yeah, it's interesting because it's more bright in the colors, but still has a very dark background. So I quite like it together. And last one, Oracle of Mystical Moment. This is a nice oracle deck. Now, graphic wise, maybe it's not similar, but it has kind of a dream feel, and the palette is very delicate even with this one. So color wise, I do like it together. So I think this could be a nice pair as well. What do you think? I will definitely like using it together. So these are my choices. So this is all for the pairing and for the flip through. I hope you enjoyed this video and it will be useful for you. It was a pleasure for me to show you this deck. I'm definitely excited and I'm very happy that I got it on my collection. I will see you soon on another video. For now, bye bye.